Well, that's it, guys. That's it. Ouija Brothers are fake. You're right, guys. Welcome back. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Ouija Brothers and a guy called Noah Faraday. So I was at work tonight and I get a message come through from Beardo saying there's a guy on a live stream called Noah Faraday. He's related to the Angry Cajun, and he's on a live stream calling the Ouija Brothers fake. So I was like, okay, send me the link. I need to check this out right away. So I got my earphones on at work, and I go onto Noah's page, and he's there doing a live stream. So I rewind the live stream right back to the start and listen to his 2.5 hour live stream at work. So we're going to play a few clips from his live stream because there are a few things I want to comment on. Now, pretty much all the way through the investigation, Noah is calling the Ouija Brothers out for being fake because they're using the GhostTube app. Now, I've got to admit, I hate all the apps, especially the Spirit Talker. The GhostTube is not far behind. I think the only thing that the apps are good for is, you know, when it's quiet, nothing much is happening, and you've run out of things to say, you can turn it on and you know, get ideas of what to ask the walls when you're calling out for spirits. And I don't mind this, as long as they're being transparent and they're saying, you know, this is just for entertainment purposes only. We don't believe anything that's coming through. It's just for a bit of a laugh and a bit of an experiment. And as long as they say this, I'm fine with it. So there is a few more things I could say, but first we're going to check out Noah's live stream. So I'm home from work now, and I've been through the live stream again, and there's just a few points that happen through the video that I have a response to kind of shed some light on some of the things that he's saying here.
I've got an app on my phone. Just going to use it because.
Why? Because why?
Obviously, we're trying to check out these phones to see whether they do have some kind of way of you talking to them.
Bro, you said you were established in 2017? We're using a phone app to investigate in the year 2026.
So the kind of first thing that he's got wrong here is this is their investigation that he is reacting to here, the Haunted Museum. And if he'd actually read the description properly, it says here that this investigation was conducted back in 2023. Now, 2023, that was around the time that I started investigating. And at this time, apps were rife. Literally, everybody was checking them out to see if they were any good. So at this time, a lot of teams were using the app. And over the space of like 2023 into 2024, everybody started to question these apps, saying, you know, they're no good. And most of the legit investigators, they decided to drop using them. I mean, I was using the Spirit Talker when I first started, but as soon as I saw that the debunkers had, you know, tore it down and it said it was a load of bullshit, I binned it. I didn't want to use it anymore. Now, I've said to Steve, I prefer it if you didn't use it, because, you know, you're giving people the ammunition to call you out for being fake. But Steve and Griff, they do stay in most of their investigations, because I have seen over 100 investigations from the Ouija Brothers, and I have never once ever seen them fake any evidence. Yes, they use the app, but in more often than not, in most of their investigations, when they pull out the app, they say, look, we've just got the app here, guys, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. We don't really believe in them, but, you know, we're just going to get it out for a bit of a bit of fun, a bit of entertainment. And all of the Ouija Brothers followers that have followed them a long time, they can see that they don't take the app seriously. So let's go on to the next part that I want to reply to.
A ghost hunter uses a phone app and they know they've been exposed to paranormal YouTube where a lot of people have exposed phone apps, and yet the ghost hunter is still using it. They're faking it. That's my opinion. Bayou says, LMAO, the word bank, and they're all serious. No, for real. That means that they're not taking their job seriously.
So old Bayou there, Angry Cajun, was saying that they're using it and being serious. I mean, Bayou, who is Noah's uncle, I think. Bayou, I've caught you faking a few times, overlaying sounds in your videos. So you haven't got a fucking leg to stand on commenting about this. Absolute idiot.
I have to think before I say things.
You should probably do some research before you say things as well.
I have observed the debunking community for quite a while, and I respect the debunking community because if it wasn't for the debunking community, so many freaking fake ghost hunters would be out there still faking.
And they still are.
The debunking community kind of keeps the fake paranormal in check sometimes, which is good.
Not as much as I'd like, but I guess it makes a slight difference.
And we need debunkers to show to new people that this is how you should do things properly. But what I don't like is blind loyalty. I've seen... Okay, so say a big channel has a biased opinion. They like their friends that are ghost hunters, and they shout them out.
So he's implying about Beardo here, having a biased opinion about the Ouija Brothers.
And they share with the audience, hey, you can join into my friend's ghost hunting channel because they do it and they're real because I'm friends with them.
No, it's not they're real because I'm friends with them. It's the other way around. It's I'm friends with them because they are real. Like I said, I have seen over 100 investigations of the Ouija Brothers, and I have never once caught them faking. Not once. And they have very, very rarely captured anything that they think is 100% paranormal. The only thing I think that could be paranormal that they've captured is when they were at East Drive, when they were asleep, and it looked like Griff got a chest compression by, some invisible force. That was weird. But everything else they've captured has been pretty much explained. I mean, the I Love You house, I'm pretty confident that was somebody messing with them through the intercom. But again, they never stated that. That was potentially some of the best evidence they ever caught. And they still went back and said that they didn't think it was paranormal. So I've not just watched one video and made my decision about the Ouija Brothers. I've seen, like I said, over 100 investigations. I've been out with them on an investigation, and I've never smelled any sign of anything being faked by these two. So you can't come on here and watch one video and see them using apps, which I agree. I don't like when teams use apps. But like I said, I don't mind if they state that, take it with a pinch of salt. It's just for entertainment. It's a bit of fun. We just use it to kind of bounce off of. That's it. As long as they say that, I have no issue with it. So yeah, making your decision off of watching one video is unfair. I mean, there are teams that I've watched one video and I've come to a conclusion straight away, but that's because I physically caught them faking. Let's carry on to the next clip.
Like, I've had friends who were ghost hunters and then they started faking. I had to cut them off because I don't want to be guilty by association. I don't want to associate with people who know that they're lying because I don't like liars.
Yeah, well, well, then you better disown your uncle then, because he's one of the biggest liars on the platform. In fact, I'll insert a clip here of him overlaying sounds.
I don't know, all of a sudden it got eerily quiet. Come on, anything in here with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you're a chick. What do you want? What do you want from me?
She sent this for you.
I know you're pissed off that you can't mess with me in the house. Doesn't seem. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it literally sounds like someone's walking around in here.
So, Noah, you seem like a pretty smart guy. You listen to that through your headphones and tell me that that's not been added in. Or are you just biased, you know, because he's your uncle, he's your friend? It works both ways.
I wouldn't promote their work.
You're promoting your uncle's work. You did multiple times through this stream.
To my audience, when what they do is everything that I go up against. You know what I mean? I don't know. Not trying to be mean or anything. I just don't get why. It's just an observation. I don't understand why debunkers support these guys.
Again, we've seen countless videos, and never caught them faking. And they've built up their credibility for around 8 years of investigating. And they've never once faked anything. That's why people can look past them using the apps and them saying it's just for a bit of fun. Because, you know, if they were going to fake it, they would have faked it years ago and they would have carried on faking it. Next clip.
Is that they know better. They're involved. They're heavily involved in the debunking community. They know that they're faking it. They know. And that's what makes it worse.
How are they faking it? Just because they're using the GhostTube app and where they say it's for a bit of fun and it's bollocks? If this is all you've got to go on, you've got a pretty weak argument here. And you're saying, oh, look, when they've got that knock, look, they're putting up a question mark. It's like, yeah, they're putting up a question mark because they don't know where the knocks come from. Yeah, it probably is coming from the building. But they not once say that it's paranormal. That's why they put question marks there, because they don't know where the knocks come from.
They get a pass because they're nice to Beardo.
No, they don't get a pass because they're nice to Beardo. They get a pass because they built up their credibility with the debunkers. And I know that Beardo has watched countless number of investigations by these guys, as I have. And Beardo has said multiple times, if he ever caught the Ouija Brothers faking, that he would call them out. He doesn't care that they're his friends. I mean, what would it do to Beardo's credibility as a debunker if they got caught outright faking and Beardo stood there and didn't do nothing? His credibility as a debunker would be down the toilet. He wouldn't risk that. This is his full-time job. Next clip.
Look at it.
Wait, guys, you hear that? Listen.
Yeah, I can hear it, and I can tell exactly what it is straight away.
They're not alone. So I was right. Earlier I said, why do I feel like they're not alone? They're not.
Look at it.
Listen.
Dolly's going nuts behind you.
Look at it.
Is that a whole bar in the building with them? You hear that?
No, it's not. They're on a busy town street. This is people walking by. And it's very late at night, it could be that it's kicking out time at the pub and you've got everybody walking by outside.
One more time.
Look at it.
There's a...
You can tell it's coming from outside if you're listening through headphones. It's not coming from inside the building.
a crowd of people behind that wall.
Outside.
Hold on 1 second. So these tours, opening times. Okay, closes at 6 p.m. I wonder what time they investigated at. Oh.
It was after 6. The place was closed. Do you think that the Ouija Brothers would go into a location that's still open and conduct an investigation? Oh, God. That's laughable.
Okay, so it's a lounge. So there must be a lounge on the other side of the building.
A lounge is basically a tiny little room with a coffee machine in and a couple of tables. You could tell that was loads of people outside in the street.
At this point, every interference that you've heard inside this building is null and void. Null and void. Because there's a crowd of people behind that wall.
I mean, for a debunker, you're not a very good debunker, are you? This is the only part of the video where you hear this crowd of people. If the place was open, like you said it is, it would be constant noise in the background, wouldn't it? Not just in one segment of the video.
This museum is open.
No, it isn't.
Meaning that this investigation is absolutely pointless. And all the interference that you heard, you put it up in the air for people to decide whether or not it's a ghost.
No, you notice they didn't even draw attention to the noises. There was no, there was no text on the screen. They're not even investigating at this point. They're just having a look around the building. And they don't draw attention to it because it's quite obvious that it's people out on the street. Well, obvious to most people. Obviously not you. But anyway, let's get to another bit that I found interesting.
But literally all I'm asking for to have a conversation is this.
Yeah.
That's it. And do you know how easy that is?
Well, for us.
Yeah, but it's like just a noise, like just this.
Yeah.
Or...
Be great, wouldn't it?
But that's just all I'm asking for. If I could get that, then I could say, make that noise when I get to the letter of your name.
Yeah.
And we could be here for hours having a proper conversation.
It'd be amazing.
And that's all I'm asking for, guys. I ain't asking for a lot,
But the ghost tube's been pretty good though tonight.
Amazing. So they've had an update or something.
Yeah, I must have an update, gentlemen.
I mean, if you know the Ouija Brothers, you can tell that they're laughing about it. They don't take the ghost tube seriously at all.
Did you guys update the app? Say that again for me.
I'm asking for, guys. I ain't asking for a lot,
But the ghost tube's been pretty good though tonight.
Amazing. So they've had an update or something.
Y'all paid for a location just to talk to a phone. That's
They probably didn't pay. They were probably invited there.
crazy work. I can talk to a phone in my own room for free.
Go on then.
Because I've never heard
Crazy
of
work.
that he said today.
Well, it said my name.
I know.
It said my name's Stephen.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bayou. He's new live stream tonight for Bayou.
Shout out to Bayou, the most legit investigator ever.
Let's definitely check his live stream out, please. He's not
I thought you weren't promoting fake teams.
as bad as people say he is. He is an asshole. He is a big asshole.
Well, you got one thing right in the video.
But he's nice to you if you're nice to him.
So I mean,
Blessed.
Check 'em out.
Wall in the exorcism room. Blessed.
So we've had a few words
And subscribe.
that's come through the app on both of us, and this is both of us. Like, I've had my app running, Steve's had his app running, and literally both of us have had words that have atoned to the place we were at the time.
Yeah.
So
It's funny.
you know, it's kind of weird, but you've got to take it with a pinch of salt still.
Oh, always, yeah, definitely.
You've got to take it with a pinch of salt still. So they've even said there, you take it with a pinch of salt because, you know, it's bollocks. But you notice, matey boy here, after he said that,
So which is annoying.
But now we're
just in the doll room.
completely silent because what Griff said there doesn't fit his narrative. It basically just destroyed all the waffle that he's been saying for the past hour and 45 minutes.
finish up, wrap up in the doll room.
I mean, I feel like this doll room.
This ain't the room for you.
This doll
Have you
room
grown
will
a few
make
inches because you weren't touching them earlier?
I know, that's what I mean.
So we do have 2 locked off cameras. Griff's got his upstairs in Reagan's room,
Okay.
and
No, that's
mine.
yours. Bible. There's one in here.
It's crazy.
Is that me or you?
Yeah, it is crazy that you guys are using phone apps.
That was me. 100%.
Yeah, it was one.
Both of us have been having like religious words.
Must have been an update or something.
Yeah, I think the Ghost Tube did get an update around 2022. I think that was when they introduced you could add, if you paid for the subscription, you could add your own words to the dictionary, if I remember right.
Right, gentlemen?
And you've had the worst ones. He's had the devil side. The
Must have been an update.
Bible,
blessed, blessing,
blessings, and
And
I've
then
had
weak.
devil, hell.
Thanks, Amy.
But you can just tell that they're not taking it seriously at all. They're laughing about it.
Thanks, Amy's crypt.
Is that what I am, or is that what they class me as?
You can keep them ones. I'll have the nice ones. But it did come through same week quite a few times. So maybe it's just too weak to do anything at the moment.
Or maybe.
They're taking the piss.
Maybe it's just building.
It's just a fucking app.
And there you go. Griff said just there. And maybe it's just a fucking app. And this was 3 years ago they filmed this. So even all the way back then, they knew that the apps were just garbage. They just use it for a bit of fun. So that's enough of that. So after I'd seen this live stream, I was like, okay, so you think you've got the answers to how to investigate properly. So I went onto his channel and went onto this video he did 5 months ago, and oh look, what's he got in his hand here? A fucking spirit box. So he's using a radio, sweeping through frequencies, thinking that he can get responses coming through a fucking radio, which in my eyes is no better than using the fucking Ghost Tube. So let's see what he says.
I might have gotten the word help, but I don't know. I won't know till post. That's awesome. Damn. GoPro battery just freaking died. Definitely click on this. This is all the evidence, the intelligent responses that I've collected throughout the years of using the spirit box. I truly believe the spirit box is a legitimate paranormal tool. I truly.
Okay, so the spirit box to you is a legitimate paranormal tool, and these here is the best evidence you've got. Okay, so let's click onto this, shall we?
I want you to help me real quick. What is your name? I would love to know your name. The one who volunteered to answer some of my questions. What is your name? I'm all here to listen, my friend. Ronnie. Ronnie. Dude.
I mean, something come through. It could be Ronnie, could be Honey, could be Mummy, Sunny, Funny, Gummy, Runny, Tummy. The possibilities are endless. But you just linked it to a name because you just asked for somebody to say their name through the device.
I'm telling you, how is that interference? How is that radio?
It is radio. It wasn't interference. It was actual radio coming through.
Do you just talk to each other? Is that what it is? Do you not want to talk to me? She called me a
No. Just because you put that up on the screen doesn't mean that is what it said.
To me? To me?
Doesn't sound like you're a dick to me. Again, could be saying anything. How is this any better than using GhostTube? It isn't.
Way. To be honest.
Out of the way.
Out of the way. Out of the way. AM in reverse. What's your...
Okay, I'll give him that. It does sound like get out of the way, but it's just a radio station coming through. And he said, that is AM in reverse. Yeah? That doesn't mean anything. So you're implying that AM in reverse means that the word's reversed. So anything that comes through in the right order must be a spirit. That is not how it works. And you've just proven that you don't understand how the spirit box works. Just because it's going backwards through the AM stations doesn't mean it's backwards. It's just sweeping through the frequencies backwards. It doesn't mean you're going to get backwards fucking words, does it? Jesus Christ.
Name? Can someone say your name? Thank you, Penelope.
What?
It's an AM in reverse. The man is still there.
AM in reverse doesn't mean anything. Oh.
James! James, is that you? Are you sitting on that stair? Are you sitting there?
And he's using an SLS device as well. Totally fucking useless. That's just as useless as the spirit box and the ghost tube.
And I would love to hear your voice.
Yeah, that was clear.
That was correct.
Yeah, that was clear.
That was correct.
Oh. You gotta believe it, guys. It's still AM in reverse.
Talking back. Talking back.
You are talking back. You are talking back. Thank you. Are you a...
Again, that could have been anything.
Answer me. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ. So guys, I've seen enough of that. I did actually see another video of his as well where he had a caption come up saying AM in reverse, no false positives. I mean, oh my God. So yeah, Noah, how can you sit there and call the Ouija Brothers fake when you're using SLS camera and a spirit box? I think you've been having too many lessons off old Uncle Angry Cajun and calling us hypocrites and bias when you're, you know, promoting your uncle's channel on your live stream when he's 100% fake. I think you're the hypocrite here. See, I know a few of my subscribers probably won't agree with me, but I am going to continue to support the Ouija Brothers. I'm actually going out with them on an investigation next month because that place, that school they went to where they got that weird, what sounded like a DVP, they've invited me to go along with them the next time they go to see if we can come up with some kind of explanation to what happened. Now, is that a sign of a fake team? I don't think so. So after watching the stream, I did message Steve and I said, have you seen this video of this Noah doing a live stream on you, calling you fake? I mean, he's seen it. And, you know, I said to him, just get rid of the apps, because if you get rid of the apps, then you get rid of their argument. So hopefully Steve will take it on board. But if they do continue to use it, that's up to them. As long as they are saying that it's for entertainment, it's a bit of fun, take it, you know, with a pinch of salt, then I'm fine with it. But hopefully Steve will bin it, because I fucking hate the apps. So guys, well, I think we'll leave it there. Please do comment down below and give me your thoughts. Do you think it's all right for teams to use the apps if they say, you know, that it's not speaking to the dead, it's just a bit of fun? Or would you rather them just completely bin them? I would probably rather them just bin them completely, but each to their own. So yeah, please leave your thoughts down below, guys, and I will see you again on the next one. Take care.